Hello dear friends, my name is Dima.
And you are on the Evolution Through Time channel.
I like to look at things through time as they change, be it weapons, cars, cities, or people. I think you will be interested. Today we are talking about what I had in my hands during the war. This is a Kalashnikov assault rifle. Versions of 74 years. But today we will talk about all versions of this machine, from 1948 to 2018. Let's go! First AK. 1948. The Kalashnikov assault rifle was created more than 70 years ago, but its history still causes fierce discussions. What is the correct name for it, AK or AK-47? Who usually designed it? How did Kalashnikov, having no design education, manage to create one of the best examples of small arms in history? And if there are many requests, I will answer these questions and introduce you to the first Kalashnikov assault rifles as well as the unique AKS assault rifle of 1948, which was manufactured at the Izhevsk motorcycle plant for military trials, as well as later versions that were produced until the late 1950s and are still in use around the world. Move on. Next AKM 1959. From the very beginning, Mikhail Timofeyevich Kalashnikov sought to make his assault rifle as technologically advanced and adapted for mass production as possible. The goal was reached in 1959, when the production of the AKM, a modernized Kalashnikov assault rifle, began. The new stamped receiver made it possible to reduce the weight of the weapon and significantly increase the number of machine guns produced. In the late 60s, the Izhevsk arms plant alone produced more than 500,000 AKM assault rifles per year. Next assault rifle. AK-74. 1974. After the U.S. Army adopted the M16 rifle chambered for the new 5.56 by 45 cartridge in 1964, Soviet designers began to work on creating their own low-impulse ammunition. It allows you to reduce the weight of the ammunition, and a bullet of less mass has a higher muzzle velocity, which provides better accuracy and flatness of the trajectory. In 1972, a group of designers led by V.M. Sabelnikov created a new cartridge, and in 1974 the AK-74 assault rifle was adopted. The new weapon was maximally unified with the AKM, which made it possible to deploy its mass production in the shortest possible time. Later AKS-74U, 1979. The modern competition for the creation of a small-sized 5.45mm assault rifle began in 1973 and ended in 1979 with the adoption of a Kalashnikov assault rifle with a folding stock, shortened, AKS-74U. Initially developed as a weapon for the crews of combat vehicles and gunners, the machine quickly won recognition from the Ministry of Internal Affairs, where it is still used both in the patrol service and in special units. Over the years of service, the AKS-74U has been modified more than once for specific conditions. For example, in Afghanistan, helicopter pilots carried this machine gun in a hip holster, and the KGB invented a special suitcase for it, from which the AKS-74U could be obtained at the touch of a button. AK-74M 1991. By the end of the 80s, the Army leadership began to look for the possibility of complete unification of the main small arms. At that time, 4 assault rifles were in service, AK-74, AKS-74, for airborne units, as well as their versions with slats for night sights AK-74N and AKS-74N. The AK-74M became a unified model. All assault rifles had a folding butt and a sidebar for attaching night sights. Wooden parts have been replaced with more durable glass-filled polyamide. Based on the AK-74M, there was the so-called 100th series of assault rifles, named after the 100th production in Izhevsk, where the assault rifles were assembled. It included AK-101 and AK-102 assault rifles chambered for 5.56 by 45, AK-103 and 104 chambered for 7.62 by 39 and AK-105 chambered for 5.45 by 39. AK-200. 2016. With all the obvious advantages, Kalashnikov assault rifles have one drawback: it is difficult to install modern sights on them, collimator, optical, laser and infrared designators. The appearance of the Kalashnikov 200 series solves this problem. All variants of the AK-200 have Picatinny rails on the receiver cover, forearm and handguard. Also, the new machines received an adjustable butt, a new pistol grip and a slotted flash suppressor that reduces flash when firing at night. AK-12 AK-15. 2018. In 2011, the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation announced a competition for a new assault rifle for the armed forces, which will be included in the new Ratnik equipment system. Initially, 2 assault rifles in 2 different calibers were submitted for the competition from the Kalashnikov concern, AK-12 chambered for 5.45 by 39 and AK-103-3 chambered for 7.62 by 39. This sample later became the basis for assault rifles of the 200 series. In 2016, a decision was made to unify the assault rifles submitted for the competition. The AK-12 and AK-15 assault rifles were presented to the public in a new look. In January 2018, both assault rifles were recommended for adoption. AK-308.2018. Ammunition 7.62 by 51.308 Win appeared in 1952 and is still used around the world. It is this cartridge that is used by such legendary examples as the Belgian FNFAL rifle and the German G3. The popularity of this caliber forces the world's leading manufacturers to develop new weapons chambered for this cartridge. The AK-308 was created for countries that traditionally used the 7.62 by 51 cartridge and are interested in a weapon that combines the renowned reliability of the AK with powerful ammunition. The design of the AK-308 used components and elements of the AK-12 assault rifle, a posted fore-end, an adjustable butt, a receiver cover with a Picatinny rail. If you are interested, like it, I will post a new video on the topic that you suggest in the comments. Thank you all for watching, good luck to everyone, bye.